Alright, episode 3, recipe for Turnabout. Get me in here. I've had my drink of water. I'm ready to go. Save the game. This one's gonna involve cooking in some fashion? That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. I was taking a drink of water. I didn't realize it was gonna autocycle. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned coffee cup. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. Poisoned coffee cup, huh? I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Was that Phoenix? Look at that hair. Oh no, the sparklies. It's fatal. Why won't anyone believe me? Oh my goodness, this guy. Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? What is happening? This court finds the defendant guilty. How on earth did we lose to Winston Payne? Is this a nightmare? This court is adjourned. January 6th. Ah, the start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Bet it does, Maya. So I've decided that our resolution should be take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Yo, it's my boy, Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? Okay, pick Maya up and throw her out the window. A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearl? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No. Yes. No, are you doing this on purpose? Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. What? So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony, Nick? Phoenix Wright. This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. An article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now? Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Can I do that? Can you just take a case back to court? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. Judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. Oh, yeah, you can get stuff overturned. That makes sense. Guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? Bum, 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 bum. Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. I mean, it's only the third game, so. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? Also, how could someone get away with that in a court of law? What sort of a guy would do that? Alright. So what's our first move? Guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Okay, so whoever impersonated Phoenix must be the one who did the murder, by the way, because that shadowy figure that put the poison in looked like Phoenix hair-wise. It wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're Phony. Zin F, I mean. Hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is Zin F, anyway? Some kind of Kingdom Hearts style name. Ah, Nick, I've got it. If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up, like a guy who just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Is Gumshoe related to this client somehow? It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Alright, so I should go to the detention center first. Alright. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. Wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? Oh my goodness, it's the bird chick from the tutorial in the first game, and she's become a maid. Right, she said she was gonna become a waitress, which is like a horrible job change, I think. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Are you? How could one of our own previous clients have mistaken us for a fake? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird, ah. Yes, this was the tutorial of the second game, right? Her case. Maggie Bird, she's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. Oh, this is Gumshoe Gumshoe had a crush on her, I think. He had a crush on her. I don't know if he had a crush on her or if it was just because she was his junior at the police precinct or something, but this is a person that Gumshoe knows and cares about. That's why he's so mad. That makes sense. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Yeah, waitress at Trey Bien was found guilty of murder thanks to the phony me. The phony? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Also, if you've been in solitary for like a month or weeks or whatever, why are you still wearing a maid outfit? If you were found guilty, you should like be in like the prison garb, the orange outfit or the black and white outfit. It's normally the whole black and white outfit for people in prison. They don't do that anymore, right? Isn't that like an old-timey thing? Now it's just like orange jumpsuits if you're in prison is what they make you wear. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure come through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, Louis V. Armstrong! The great Lieutenant Armstrong of the Amestris Army! Hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Bien. Or Bien, I think it's Bien, you don't pronounce the S. Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. Dude's got a scouter. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, with Coconut Head the Saiyan here. Coconuto? Must be his Saiyan name. And then... yeah. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim? Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ah, guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. Oh, a small bottle of poison was in your pocket. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. What? Poison was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy. No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. He's a ghost. Gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. It was the one who took the coffee of the 2 men. Oh, and what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. Oh, I pressed X immediately by mistake. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc. Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I really don't remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Wait a minute, I accidentally double tapped X for a second there. Music industry, how come? One of them had some sort of earpiece, emo musician, CD on the table. Gee, look at the CD. Band's name, I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. Okay, I accidentally clicked through that. Alright. Do you remember my boy Gumshoe? Ah, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. You seen him recently? No, he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simpler things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Stop being mean to Gumshoe! I'll end you! Okay, so now we go talk to Gumshoe, probably? Never mind, I lied. Do I talk to Maya again? Wait, what do I do now? To present the magazine clipping? Yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. You tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yeah, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double Iam here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said? Oh yeah, that's how he talks. Okay, I get the picture. But you met me in person before. How come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was... Why did that insta-skip? Stop insta-skipping dialogue, game. So the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. That all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I'm sorry, what? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it, just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Your one single moment of good luck was meeting my boy Gumshoe. Evil Phoenix is gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Evil Phoenix for you. Thank you. I'll tell you where Trey Bien is then. Trey? Ah, right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Mr. Armstrong thinks you're a murderer? Sure. All right, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. All right, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. It's been at least a week since this murder happened. They still have the police tape up? Even though the trial's already done? This music. Oh no, I see the picture of that Armstrong guy there, and I think I'm gonna hate him. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello, anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect, let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. That is not how that works. Yeah, I suppose we can. Get examining. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jack about French. But Jack spelt as Jacques, which is French, I guess? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? Be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Oh, there. I didn't even see that paper down there. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. McBomber. That must be the name of the MC. 100,000 McBomber. Ha 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 ha. And then a little face and a literal bomb. McBomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000 maybe? I wonder what... Oh, it's MC Bomber, not McBomber. Chaos, you moron. Wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. Okay, the poisoning happened on December 3rd, so it was over a month ago that this all went down and Maggie Bird was arrested. Why is the police tape still up? What? It's been over a month. Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. All right. Fashion magazines, wear something more chic, yada yada. Found that sports paper behind the magazine rack earlier. I'd better try and find out everything I can about it. Yeah, yada yada yada. Look at the little trinkets tucked away in here. Bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look! Fine bone china cups. Words. I was gonna say fine bona fide. Never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. I've already forgotten what he was talking about, so I don't know if I knew about it or not. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Oh, Maya. You silly, silly girl. Okay, nothing else. Skip on over here. Let's do the crime scene last. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dag nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Dag nabbit. I thought for sure that would be a clue. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. It's not white, it's not even snowing. Gotcha. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick, there are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. Lies are typically not okay to tell. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Alright, what's happening here? This must be the table where the murder occurred. Guess so, with all this police tape around it. That stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? Okay, anything else? These light fixtures remind me of the cartoon Chowder. Anyone else? Looks like it would be one of the foods they would make in Chowder. Hello? Restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Alright. This music. Oh my goodness, I just realized with how pink this is, they could bring back that pink chick from the first game. Who always shook her chest, is how I'm gonna choose to word it. Please don't bring her back. Please. I mean, I guess I'd rather her than Lotta. But, like, please. Okay, I think we're done here. Hey, Maggie, what can you tell me about this? Ah, sports paper. Let's see. Did Guts and Brawn manage to defend his heavyweight title? Guts and Brawn. Okay. Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. Found this paper at the magazine rack at Trebien. Really? That's strange. Trebien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. Guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may belong to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? Think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright. Nothing else. Alright. Gumshoe? No gumshoe. Where do I go from here? You can only go to Trebien from the detention center? Okay, the Armstrong guy's gonna be here, presumably. Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Trebien! Alright, I don't want to do this accent anymore. I don't want to do this voice. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Alright, yep, this is the worst game ever. This is the worst game ever, and I want to die. Bienvenue, welcome to my petite restaurante. I cannot wait to talk to my French friend Swallet about this. Bee Avenue? Oh, no, sorry, I don't like bees. I'll take the apples, if you have any. No, my petite tulip. Huh, me? Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this? An aromatic bath oil melange, my personal recommendation. Listen, man, it's great that Expedition 33 came out to try and get back some good press for the French. Because let me tell you, the poor French people, they deserve it. But they've had to go through so many. I have got to ask, I've got to ask my French friend what this dude was like when he was translated. I was talking to him about video game stuff before when, like, people are French in video games, and he said that normally when games and shows and stuff include a French person and then it's translated to French for a French audience, they normally just make the French people Italian, apparently. So I have to ask him if this character was just painted as Italian in the French dub. You think I need what? Oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really?
And for la monsieur.
Who, me?
Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and maybe a hint of oui. I will add le peppermint and le clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur.
My beauty? I cannot wait to show this clip to my French friend.
Alors, if you will be seated, I will...
Chat, what does allures mean? Should I be saying that word? It's obviously French, but I don't recognize that French word. What does that translate to?
If you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers.
Ma bien sûr! I know this already, monsieur. You're La Phoenix Wright, non?
Yeah, you know me?
Ah, oui. I never forget the man who flirts with me, especially in court.
Kill me. I don't want to play Ace Attorney anymore. You know what? I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious evil Phoenix. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. Wonder what sort of impression evil Phoenix has been leaving on people, don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchante.
How dare you besmirch the Armstrong name? The Armstrongs are a long, proud line of alchemists. How dare you besmirch their honor? Allures is a French word that means so, then, or well, depending on the context. Okay, so, then, or well, depending on the context. I see. This dude makes me want to throw up, by the way. I want to throw up. What does très bien mean? It means, très bien is like very good, right? I know très mean that means 3, right?
Non. Très bien is Francois.
In English, you would say, very good. Okay, yeah, I know a little bit of French because Jet actually took French, and I've heard her, I don't think she speaks French, but she knows some French. So I've heard some French from Jet over the years, and then obviously also, like, French is used all the time in media, so I just know some French by osmosis.
Ah, very good. Oui, exactamente. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
I want to shave this guy's entire face. He should be bald. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Because this guy is horrifying?
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la hot cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that.
I am le chef. I am le manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. That's all, folks. Aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate flora aroma.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Yo, what happened, bro? He has to know that this facial hair looks stupid, right? So could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien. It makes me so sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. Le doux fromage. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee.
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, it was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
No. 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 I swear, if they bring back that stupid pervert from the hospital in the previous game, I'm gonna lose it. Old man? What old man? So who's this old man you mentioned?
At the time of la murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
We, as usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Ah, mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this, no?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
Ma bien.
Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? What? Okay, why do his eyes look like that? You know anything about the sports paper? We found the sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I say for my kitchen.
Alright.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn.
But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps?
Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui. So handsome.
Wow, wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred.
Oh, man, that's something I don't want to imagine. Anything about, Maggie?
Maggie was a policewoman once.
Yeah, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control.
Oui, oui. She was the suspect in the murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
That is why I gave to her la perfume la happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot like I have given to you before.
But she's been arrested again. And found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oui, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
None. It was
nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. Indicted? Indicted? How do you say it? Prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please tell us anything you know. Ooh, Cyclock. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of chains. Cyclocks? Alright, interrogation jutsu. No way, what are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama? It's gone? What? Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? Table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all his time...
At the park?
Le Parc?
Oh, a park. What park's that?
Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square.
Thank you. Yep, French. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I lost the Magatama. That's crazy. Said it would still be nearby. Do I need to investigate for it? Fashion magazines, yada yada. Wouldn't fit the place. Why don't you try wearing something more chic? Yada yada. Yeah, okay. Huh. Well, I don't think I'd have the evidence needed to break through the Cyclock anyway, so let's just go to Vitamin Square. What on earth? I was looking at chat. Look at all these fruits. What is this? Yeah, need a drink. How much more water have I got? Oh, I still got a good amount of water. All right, cool. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruit screams vitamins at you. Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Why, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. What on earth is wrong with this dude's nose? Oh, I hate this. At least it's not the pervert. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Alright, let's examine everything first. Job listings I see there. Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Do you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, you idiot. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? No, it's because they're pests. They're like rats with wings. Them and seagulls. Seagulls at least make fun noises. You're overtaking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Ah, that's none of your business. Sorry, guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Get bodied, idiot. Thrown away by the old man. Hey, that's mine. This music. Looking at this orange reminds me. Oh, what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. Can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know? You don't have to tell me twice. Oh my goodness, a sandy gas. Used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really, you? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Ah, it's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. Think it came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them? No. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. I'm a big apple fan myself. Not the company Apple, because I hate Apple products, but I like apples, the food. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo. No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Alright, are we good? Think we're done. Alright, let's talk to this freak. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? See you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? Just really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Très Bien. Ah, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace. An innocent young girl revealing herself like that? Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? All right, bro, it's like, you might have a point depending on, like, where you went, but this is one of the most tame waitress outfits I've ever seen. Especially when it comes from Japan. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. I mean, you might be onto something, to be honest. Do you go to Très Bien a lot? Huh? That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Très Bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their, yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked? What? Is this dude okay? It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Also, it's one of the most tame maid outfits I've ever seen. Hello? It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. Certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Because he's a disgusting old man who likes to look at the girls in the waitress outfits. It's like the most common Japanese trope. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Take that. Must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else. If Pearl ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Okay, so do I need to find the Magatama? They said the Magatama has to be near here because we're still able to see Cyclops here. So there must be something I can examine? You would think? These light fixtures really just make me think of Chowder. Great show. Would recommend. Huh. Can you tell me about this old dude? Oh, I didn't get a profile of the old dude. You know anything about this job listing?
Mademoiselle!
Yeah?
Are you looking for a job? Le job?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see. Your style is different, but you have a good face.
Different?
The fantastic! You are fast! I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick! Help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Alright, well, she's been kidnapped. Well, go back to the old man, actually, and present this. Excuse me, sir, could I ask you about? Sir? Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you? Wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Sorry, he's not going to tell me about the paper either. If I go back now, is Maya back? Nope. Detention center? Oh, hello. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask later. All right, Gumshoe, maybe? Here we go. Well, pal, you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Magic must defeat magic.
The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Wow, they not only approved that fast, but they, like, got right into it. That's crazy. Hold up a second. I just realized something. My multi-chat is broken. Oh my goodness. I thought that there was no one talking in the YouTube chat today because the multi-chat has only been showing Twitch chat. I just clicked over to the, like, YouTube, the YouTube side of things because I have, like, the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream both open on my other monitor because, in case I need to look at them for any reason, and I've been on the Twitch monitor, on my second monitor, and I was like, I should click over on the YouTube one and see, like, what it says the analytics are. And then I clicked into it, and I wanted to see what the analytics were because there haven't been any messages from the YouTube chat. So I was like, oh, I should see what the analytics are. Is just no one watching on YouTube today? Is that the problem? But now I've clicked over to it, and I see that people have been talking in the YouTube chat all stream. It's just not coming up in the multi-chat for some reason. What the heck? Well, YouTube chat, I haven't been meaning to ignore you. I literally just didn't see it. So, I apologize that I haven't been looking at your messages, but I'm looking at them now. Let me pull up. I'm going to put the multi-chat and the YouTube chat on my monitor so I can see all the Twitch messages from the multi-chat. Why is the multi-chat not showing the YouTube chat? It says that it's set to where it should. Yeah, chat, YouTube chat, you've been ghost this entire time. Oh, wait, did I fix it? I think I fixed it. I just had to, like, reset it? Okay, now the multi-chat is showing both of them, but it hadn't been for this whole stream. Alright, note to self, multi-chat sometimes busts and you have to refresh it. Alright, good thing to... You know, I told you, learning multi-streaming, we might run into some complications. But there we go. Okay, now the YouTube messages are coming up in the multi-chat. Wait, are the Twitch messages coming up in the multi-chat? Someone in Twitch chat post a message for me so I can make sure that's working. Man, the people in the YouTube chat have they've just been speaking into a void this entire time. Okay, yeah, the Twitch messages are that's so weird. I wish I had realized that earlier. I'm sorry, YouTube chat. My bad. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. I wonder if they're gonna bring in Edgeworth to be the prosecutor in the last case and just throw Godot out like they did with Franziska. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again, yeah. I'll make sure you get locked up for good. Got it? Gumshoe, what a bro. Yeah, the YouTube chat has been talking to a wall this whole time. What are the odds? So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. It was with the funny looks, pal. I was just her. There wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it, nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. Gumshoe is a tsundere. Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Gumshoe deserves happiness. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg? He was a computer programmer. He has a scouter. Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg? What is the pun here, chat? I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that. How does this go in with the MC Hammer stuff? What possible reason could Maggie have to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought, but a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Glenn Elg. Oh, it's the joke is just that it's a palindrome? I thought that they were all supposed to be puns, not just like palindromes or something, but all right. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, had all the evidences in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of the people at the table. Okay, yeah, I got that one. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. The murderer must have taken that CD for some reason. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trebien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Oh, please tell me that he's the villain and that we can put him away. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... You don't have to explain, really. Gumshoe. Look, unlike Big Top Turnabout, I mean, 9 years is a bit of an age gap, but 32 and 23, like, that's fine. It's a little much of an age gap, but it's, like, it's acceptable. I think my grandparents have, like, 9 or 10 years between them, I want to say. And they have been happily married for, like, decades upon decades. So, you know, it's a little eyebrow-raising, especially in today's age, but it's, like, it's fine. You know, because she's over 20. What else was I gonna present? This. What's that, a sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trebian. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Nah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. I do know and love him. He's right. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. Bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Why did my... Sorry, wait a second. I had to set something real quick. I can't believe that I haven't been able to see YouTube chat this whole time. YouTube chat is like, there are like 4 or 5 people in there just chatting the whole time, and I haven't seen it. That's so upsetting. You like Maggie Bird, don't you, Gumshoe? Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Poor Gumshoe, man. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? Chef of Trebian, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with the case somehow. All right, that was weird. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Dude doesn't know anything else about Glenelg, yada yada. What can you tell me about Godot? That's the guy who's going to be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow? Oh, really? He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment, but he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal. Why's that guy so determined to see me fail? Sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. Alright. Detention center? No Maggie. Back to Trebian. Still nothing here. Old man. This guy. You know anything about this dude? Excuse me, sir. Could I ask you? Sir, here you go. Yeah, pigeon feed, yada yada. Nothing there. Anything about the chef? No. Not here. Where am I supposed to be right now? Back at my office? Oh, back at my office. Okay. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. Suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trebian once things have cooled off. Now do I go to Trebian? Have things cooled off? Nope. Where am I supposed to go right now? Was I not done with Gumshoe? I don't think I need to examine anything here. Oh, more about the chef. What exactly is that? What is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trebian? It's, kind of hard to say. Guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trebian and investigate the place yourself, and if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I got a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Trebian than report back to Gumshoe. Okay, I just missed that dialogue with Gumshoe. I'm back! Scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Who the heck are you? You look like you're from a Resident Evil game. Note, I have never played a Resident Evil game. Hello. Alright, well, she's definitely going to be important. Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. B Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Alright, yep, she's wearing the maid outfit now, as we saw in the opening poster. Ah, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. Yeah, also probably doesn't pay the bills that well. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who is that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So how do you like your new job, Maya? Never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Didn't you just say you thought it was boring or something? I'd take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register, get accused for murder. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. Shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Oh my goodness. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. Kind of expensive. $20 for a single meal is a bit much. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick, it's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Dude, throw Maya out the window, bro. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set, then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45! Hey, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set. Whoa! A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Thanks. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Anyone in chat ever, Anyone in chat ever, have lobster before? $20 is average for a restaurant that isn't a fast food place? Not for me. Usually when I go out to eat, which hasn't been super recently, I guess, normally when I go out to eat, it's usually like 15. Which, I mean, 15 isn't that far off from 20, but like, it's like an extra $5. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered I gotta clean the toilets. Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Oh, someone in chat has had lobster before. That's crazy. Trabian lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. That's, okay. Interesting. That's in the court record. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Alright. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Aren't you gonna show me around? Tisk, there goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I'd better conduct this search in the kitchen myself. The kitchen. It's so pink in here. Dude, all of these, like, pink, what do you call them? Curtains, not curtains. All of there's way too much flammable stuff in here, is what I'm trying to say, and it's way too close to fire. Here it is, the famous Trabian kitchen. It's my first time in here, too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. Chop, chop. Get examining. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. I can't read, I'm dying. Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look right there on the counter. Oh, hey, the Magatama. My Magatama, what's it doing here? What indeed? On loan from Maya, recovered from the kitchen. What a thief. No, I didn't even notice the Magatama there. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings, these containers used in Chinese food. Look at these knives. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. Cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Ah, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? Doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. Odorless poison. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? He might miss the one that looks different. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Oh, here we go. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps.
The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee, still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
Nailed it. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. Yeah, poems suck. If you're into poems, no shade, but like, I find poems boring. What are these lace curtains for? Curtains. I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of course. Anything else? Can't slide. Okay. Alright, well. About this. Sorry, Nick, I'm a waitress now. Okay, shut up. I don't like that the Magatama is over here now. Waiting for little old me. Back to the square, maybe? Ah, there's a motorbike here now. It's got a crack on it. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. What's this bike doing here? A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the lighting are busted. Guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Yeah, I only noticed the big crack at first, but like a bunch of this is broken. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I get it, game. I get it. What the? Okay, this is the murderer. This is the guy who faked being Phoenix Wright. He's got the spiky hair. Hey, what'd you think you was doing with my bike? No, I was just, you've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old, you gonna pay for this? This dude's skin is more orange than the president. How did people think that this was Phoenix? He looks like a tangerine. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay? You catch my drift? I hate this dialogue. Wait a second, I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like yous were smooching the express train. Uh-oh. Yous better watch your back, this ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then yous gonna pay. I'm a lawyer, bro. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Wah! Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Oh my, this guy is so stupid. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? It wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Ridden by my phony, the wheel guard is all smashed up. Yeah. Ah, pathetic. Oh, it's you. Few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. He was in the strawberry. More like you had some cowering to do. Okay. You a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? Alright, yep. There's the psych lock. It's another big one. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide, but what could it be? I don't know if I have enough stuff to... If I have enough stuff to break through his psych lock. Just seeing if I can ask him about any of this. Alright. Well, let's start the psych lock and see. Interrogation jutsu! Time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants, to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food, because this food sucks. Proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. Food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong, it's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. Alright, this is all starting to add up. What a load of crock. Taste another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly, I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Okay, Scrooge McDuck. Unfortunately, that's a lie. You don't have money to burn, you're flat broke because of these job listings. Alright, maybe I can get through this whole psych lock. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I needed spending money. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Oh my goodness. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Wrong. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Très Bien. Am I missing... So, like, they don't have papers at Très Bien, but what evidence do I show for that? I don't think I can break this right now. I need evidence that lets me say that, like, they don't have papers at Très Bien. They just have the fashion magazines. Do I need to examine this again? It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're in French. All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. Really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Oh my goodness. Is the dude back in the kitchen? No. Back here? Not Maggie. Oh, here we go. Got something. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn anything up? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Alright. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I heard that name somewhere. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? When did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Sure is. Got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. Victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. There you go. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Gene Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Guess I better fill you in on the details about this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Hit me. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Très Bien, pal? Yeah. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000. I see, a 500,000 scribbled out to the right there. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah? Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises, and I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Debt is $500,000. Okay. Okay. Anything else to say about that? It's for $500,000, pal. That's $500,000. What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? Can't give you an answer on that, pal, not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this, that Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. What do you make of this? Yada yada, nothing going on. This awful food. Nope. Alright, I think we're done with Gumshoe. Thanks, Gumshoe. Not where I meant to go back to. Still no Maggie. Back to Très Bien. Alright, nothing with Maya about that. Nothing with Maya about that. What about this? Nope. Kitchen? Still not in here. I need to get away... I need to get a way that I can break this dude's psych lock. Like how I can say that there aren't papers at the place. Yeah, he doesn't like talk about anything. Am I supposed to show him this? Would that do it? I'm gonna save and then try. Interrogation jutsu! It's gonna make me go through the first half again, isn't it? Or the first quarter. Or not quarter, third. This is also another major complaint I have about Ace Attorney. I like psych locks. No one goes for food, it sucks. I like psych locks, but I wish that when you broke one of the locks, it was like a checkpoint, so that when I talk to him again, like right now, I don't have to go through all this stuff again. You're broke, you were looking for jobs. Place has free newspapers. There are no free newspapers. Okay, that is what I needed. Good. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Très Bien. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and stated more than a month ago. What? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Alright, last one. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Très Bien is it's gotta be Maggie. Yeah, it's because it's got cute girls in waitress outfits. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Très Bien. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face, and you're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face. Ooh. But at her outfit. Gulp. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? Bro, it's not even that revealing of a waitress uniform. Like, come on, man. If you're gonna be a creeper, like... I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please! No more! Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Got him. Unlock successful. Sir? Yeah, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me, lock me up. I mean, you haven't done anything illegal. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boys, so show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Victor Kudo? I don't get the pun there either. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh. I don't believe this. I even broke his Cyclops and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Alright, so I'm done with you for now, it seems like. Tell me anything about Victor Kudo. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Oh, Victor Kudos because it's victory and kudos because you say, like, kudos to someone when they do well. Yeah, it makes sense. Me? Why? Something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Oh, poor Maya. Poor Maya. This dude's nose, bro. Like, pop his nose with a pin. Sir? Huh? You again? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Ah. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, right? Okay, well, listen. You know what? I gotta give respect where it's due. I gotta give respect where it's due. He may be an old pervert, but he's not a predator. And, you know, that means something. Run along and play on the slide, all right? Although I'm pretty sure Maya is definitely... Yeah, Maya is legal. Play on the slide? Oh, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. We're gonna have to get Maya to transform into Mia. Pigeon, How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the pidge? Mia in a maid outfit. Best girl! Best girl! Best girl! Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. She's so good at it, chat. Yes. Of course, certainly, I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave, wow. But being dead doesn't make Mia any less hot. About the incident? You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Bleh," and then collapsed. Dead. Aw, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Certainly seems to be telling the truth now. Looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Très Bien? Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. Set up a casino. I pressed X twice. Casino before? Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, he said he had a casino in London. Oh, yeah, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Ha ha ha. Mia, you are incredible. Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. She knows how to work him, Phoenix. You visit Très Bien a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eaten out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Victor Kudo. Okay. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important info thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Well, you know. It is what it is. Guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. No more maid outfits allowed. Chat, you're so right. Mia is best girl. She does know how to get stuff done. I wish Mia was the main character. Oh well. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. Non. How can you leave me like this?
Kill me. I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Voila, of course.
First, tell me about this.
Without my reading glasses, I cannot see this. I do not read English well.
Alright, he's not even looking at it. Better find a way to make him look then. Anything about this? Okay, I think I need to do the Psych Lock and use all this evidence in the Psych Lock. Bop, bop, bop. Maggie's motive. What is this? Sorry, did I get a text? Just a second. Alright, sorry, I had to respond to my, my sister.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Allure, allure. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? That was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui. But after the incident, this ticket, it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They say that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Ma,
you've been trying to hide this info about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why.
No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person, by him. Because he needed it. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability it was you.
Ah!
Wow, that's one piercing scream even for a man like him. French, French, French.
Why? You have no evidence. I'm not Master Mass. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong. I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Yes, repeat offender.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please read it and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman.
Repeat offender. Sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Ma! French, you are the liar.
You deny it?
Do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît, I know that French. What is that? It just means, like, would you please, I think?
So do you have any proof? I want to see incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
Incontestable proof that you have stolen from one of your customers. Oh, I think I need this from Gumshoe. I think I need Gumshoe. I need to show Gumshoe the whole, like, hey, he's the thief thing, and then Gumshoe is gonna give me something incriminating, probably. Gumshoe. Look at this. Not that. Wait, am I wrong? I really thought that this would work. So I must have something then. Wait a minute. I hate that I have to go to the detention center to go to Trespian. Hold up a second. Interrogation jutsu? Bop, bop, bop. Do not like this horrible feeling, yada, yada, yada. Skip, 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 skip. I hate having, I really wish that they had checkpoints when you broke a thing. Don't you have something that went missing before? That, don't put spoilers in chat, please. No spoilers in chat. Can you time people out in YouTube chat? You can! 5-minute timeout for you. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Okay, well, it's the Magatama then, because someone in chat spoiled it. Winning ticket was stolen by you. Spoiler, you play as a lawyer? Alright, that one you get a lifetime ban. Alright, proof you've stolen in the past. Man, I really wish that I could have figured out that Magatama thing myself. Instead of chat spoiling it. Chat's usually been pretty good about not spoiling stuff too until now. Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that stream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for the trinkets and the figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little... Okay. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now. Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true you're in some pretty serious trouble? That you're in a desperate need for a large amount of cash? Twitch chat is always on our best behavior. Don't know about our sibling YouTube chat? Yeah, right, Twitch chat. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Ah! Got him. Idiot. Stupid moron face. Unlocked. Successful. Maggie's motive. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How'd you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to La Radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes! $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I... Put the poison in his coffee? No. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, French, he had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you? None! This is not true. Yeah, I mean, if all he did was take a ticket, then it's not his fault that she got arrested. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Yeah, a losing ticket. The French, it was not. That's enough. Godot? Huh? Ah! Godot. Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Dude, that like hyena grin. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am the airhead, no. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1.
You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? Well, the fake Phoenix took it, presumably. I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so I'll get kind of based. We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Okay.
Voila, you too. Time to laugh at the pretty little head.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Alright. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued. Alright, this is a great spot to wrap up for today. That was a longer, no, it wasn't. That investigation period wasn't longer. The second trial day, I think, was longer than I expected it. I thought we'd be able to get a bit further in this turnabout today, but this was like, what, was this like an hour and a half? That's pretty normal for the starting investigation, at least. It's pretty normal for the investigations in general to be like an hour and a half, give or take, in Justice for All, and it seems like Trials and Tribulations, too. I will save my progress up until this point. That is going to be all on Ace Attorney for today. Save that up, save that up. But yeah, when we come back next time, we'll get to the trial, and maybe if we're lucky, if it's a trial, and then an investigation day, and then another trial day, maybe we could finish this turnabout next time? We might not be able to finish the full turnabout because we only got through the investigation, but we could probably make a lot of progress. But, yeah, we'll see. But cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time for more Ace Attorney. Until then, farewell.